Hello, good evening all. Any doubts in yesterday's class? Any doubts? Please let me know in the chat box if anyone having any doubts in yesterday's class. Okay. So if you don't have any doubts, then we'll go for the other topic. I hope all of you are practicing the list program and as well as people program, right? So if you are done with list and people, then we'll go with the next data type, that is sets. Okay. I'm sharing my screen. Okay, so next data type is we are going to talk about sets. I think all of you heard about the word sets in your mathematics. Okay, what is meant by set? Anyone can define what is meant by set? Set is also nothing but it's a collection, right? It's a collection of items. Collection of items, or we can say collection of elements. Okay, but in similar to your list or similar to your people, okay, so it is little bit different. So we can perform different types of operations on sets. What type of operations we can perform? Okay, we can see, and the symbol used to represent set empty set is this curly brace. I think you studied in your mathematics. Okay, so for example, I can say like set A is equals to having some element 1, 2, 3. This is a set actually. I have one more set. Set B is equals to some more elements 4, 5, 6. So similarly here also we can use this curly brace to represent the set. Okay, curly brace is used to represent the set. So let me create some simple example, and we'll see how what type of operations we can perform on sets. Okay, so first let me explain everything on ideally shell. Let me create some set. S is equals to a set with some 10, 20, 30. So this is a type. Okay, if you want to check it out whether it is a set or not, you can use type function, type of yes. Okay, so if you observe here, it is a set. It is returning a set. Okay, so now what type of operations we can perform on sets? We'll see one by one. Okay, we can perform all operations. It is a mutable data type like your list. Okay, you can do all types of operations like adding some elements, deleting an element. Okay, we can do all the types of operations in sets as we seen in the list. Okay, because it is a mutable data type. Okay, any doubts? Okay, just now I started the concept of set. Okay, just I defined what is a set. Set is nothing but a collection of elements. We can represent any set by using curly brace. Okay, so curly brace, and you can represent as many as a number of elements in the curly brace, and you can perform all the operations on sets. Okay, so like adding some elements, you can delete some element. Okay, you can access some elements. All the operations you can perform. Okay, so let's see one by one operation. First, I want to add some elements into a set. Okay, I want to add some elements into a set. So how can I add some elements? Or I want to delete some elements. How can I delete? Okay. So first thing is I want to perform adding elements to set. So if I want to add some elements to set, then simply I can use add function. Okay. So add is a function used to add some elements. So let me go with some example. S dot add of 40. So print of yes. Okay. So here all of you please observe one thing. So set is not ordered. Like if you observe in the list, it is ordered. Ordered means Ordered means if I add any element, that will be added at the end. Okay, it is ordered collection. List is ordered collection, but set is unordered collection. I can write here unordered. Why it is unordered? If you observe here, when I added an element here, the element is added at the beginning. Okay, so it may add at any place. We don't know where it is going to be added because it is unordered. Okay, so if you want to check, you can check it out. If you observe here, now 50 is added after 10. So we don't know which element is there in which place. So that is the reason why you cannot have any order for the set. It is unordered. Okay, like list, like people, it is not ordered. It is unordered. Okay, all the elements will be added, but we don't know where that elements will be added. Whether it is adding at the beginning or adding it after first element, after second element. We don't know where that elements will be added. So that is the reason why. It is unordered. Okay. Now we'll add some more elements and later we'll see. Add of 60 and then print of yes. Now tell me, if you observe here, 60 is added before 30. Okay. So that's why it is known as unordered. All of you understood the meaning of unordered? All of you understood the meaning of unordered? Why I am calling this as unordered? Please respond in the chat box. Do you understand what's the meaning of unordered? Why I said set is unordered collection? Okay, right. What you want, Madhavi Reddy? Okay, I'll explain once again. Set is nothing matter. It's a collection. Collection means more than one. It can be represented with a curly brace. This is a curly brace. Okay. So this curly brace will represent set. And you can add elements by using add function. If you want to add elements, then you can use add function. By using add function, you can add elements to set. Right? You can add as many as elements to set. But the only thing is, it cannot be added in some order. Okay, it is going to be added in random order. It is not going to follow any other order. Why? Because it is unordered collection. So that's why it is very difficult to know whether it is whether it is adding at the first or adding at the middle or adding at the end. The element where it is going to be adding, we don't know. There is a reason why. Okay, so it is known as unordered, right? Understood, all of you? Okay. Okay, so now we'll create one more set. S1 is equals to, I can create some set with some strings ABC, from 12, from 2.3, okay, some 20, 30. So this is also set only. If you want to check it out, you can check it out whether it is set or not. Okay, it is also set only, right? So you can create the data of your choice. You can take any data. Okay, it is not going to be particular thing. Okay, so I think all of you understood how we are going to add the elements to a set. Now, next operation is deletion. Deletion is very important. Okay, so actually I can call it as remove. Okay, so remove. So that deletion can be done in two ways. Okay, deletion can be done in two ways. Deleting an element. Okay, it can be done in two ways. One is by using remove and one is by using discard. You can do deletion operation in sets using either remove or using discard. What is meant by remove? What is meant by discard? We'll see one by one. Okay, all of you understood now what is meant by set and what is meant by adding an element to a set. Okay, if you understood that adding elements, then we'll go for removing an element or deleting an element. Okay, right. So any doubts, ma? If you have any doubts, please let me know so that I'll explain once again. because this is very important, and some more different operations are there. Apart from this addition, deletion, and all these things, we'll have some other operations like union. I think all of you studied in your mathematics. Okay, union of two sets, intersection of two sets, difference of two sets. So all those operations we'll see here. Okay, right. So now I want to perform first deletion. Okay, so already I told you we can do deletion in two ways. One is by using remove, one is by using discard. Okay, first what remove method will do. So remove method is nothing but it is going to, for example, I want to remove plus first let me display S. What is S? S is having these elements. Now I want to remove S dot remove of, I want to remove 10. S dot remove of 10. Now you check it out whether it is deleted or not. If you observe here, okay, this is before deletion. Now I am deleting 10 here. After deleting 10, this is the set, right? I hope all of you understood. Very simple. What you want to delete, you write that. I want to delete 10. So that's why I written S dot remove of 10. So 10 is deleted. If you want to delete something, you can delete again. For example, S dot remove of 20. Okay, so now we check it out whether 20 is deleted or not. This is the way how we are going to delete, right? Understood all of you? Deletion? Understood all of you? Deletion? Just use remove and you mention what you want to delete. Right. Okay. Now, deletion, all of you please observe here. I want to delete one element. Remove 100. Is 100 is there in my set actually? Is 100 is available in my set? Is 100 is there in my set? In yes, is 100 is there? It's not there. But I am trying to delete. Then we'll get an error. We'll get an error. When we'll get an error? If I am using remove function, when I am trying to delete an element which is not there in the set, then we'll get an error. This is very important point. This is the difference between discard and remove. Okay. So what is remove? Remove is going to delete the element. When it is going to delete the element, if the element is there in the set, then it will delete. For example, 10, I am trying to delete 10 using remove function. It is deleted. Why? Because it is there. 10 is there, so that's why it is deleted. Again, I want to delete 20 also. Okay, I can use remove function. I can delete it because 20 is there. I can delete it. It is deleted. That is fine. But what about this 100? 100 is not there. That's why when I'm trying to delete 100, I'm getting an error. Okay, I think it's clear to all, right? What is the functionality of remove? Remove is going to delete the element from a set if the element is there in the set. But if the element is not there in the set, the remove is going to give you an error. This is a brief idea about remove function. Is it clear to all? Is it clear about remove? Please respond. Is it clear or not regarding remove? Right. Okay. Now we'll see how discard will works. Discard also will do the same actually. Discard also will do the same. Let me print my set. Yes. It is having 4 elements. Right now it is having 4 elements. S dot discard of 50. I want to delete 50 by using discard method. Now you check it out whether it is deleted or not. If you observe here, 50 is deleted, right? 50 is deleted. Similar to syntax, similar syntax. Remove and discard are same syntax, ma. Only the difference is, okay. So here we are writing remove, here we are writing discard. But now the difference will comes. S dot discard of 100 is 100 is there in my set actually. In yes is 100 is there. It is not there. Okay. Even though it is not there, we won't get any error. We won't get any error. Here we are not getting any error. But same thing if I did with remove, it is giving error. That is the main difference between remove and discard. This is very, very important interview question. What is the difference between remove and discard method in sets? Okay, again I'll repeat. Remove is used to delete an element from a set. It is going to remove or it is going to delete the element in a set if the element is there in the set. Whenever you are trying to delete an element which is not there in the set by using remove function, then remove function is going to give you an error. But whenever you are trying to delete an element which is there or which is not there by using discard, you won't get any error. If it is there means it will be deleted. If it is not there means no problem, you won't get any error in discard. That is the point. Understood all of you? Is it okay? The difference between remove and discard. Remaining students, please respond. Is it okay? So this is very important interview question. Okay. So the most of the students are going to confuse what is remove, what is discard. Actually, the purpose of remove and discard is same. Means you can delete an element, but what remove will do and what discard will do. The only difference will comes if you are trying to delete an element which is not there in the set. Okay. If it is not there, if you are using remove method, you will get an error. If it is not there, if you are using discard method, you won't get any error. That is the only difference. Apart from this, everything is fine. Right. Next operation, we can call it as update. Update. Okay. So how can I update a set? Okay. Updation is nothing but in general, if you remember, in the list topic, when we discussed about list, update is done with the help of index. Okay. With the help of index, we did update. Why? Because list is a ordered collection, we can use its index. But here it is not ordered collection. Okay, if you want to see why it is not ordered collection, just you try to print s of 0. Okay, so now if you observe here, it is giving error. Why it is giving error? Because it is not ordered. It is not ordered. When it is not ordered, definitely you can't access by using index. If it is ordered, you can access by using index. If it is not ordered, then definitely you can't access by using index. That is the main difference. Okay, in tuple also we access the elements by using index. Why? Because tuple also ordered collection only. List also ordered collection only. When it is ordered collection, then definitely can access by using index. But what about this here? You can't access by using its index. Why? Because we don't know what is S of 0, whether it is 40 or 60 or 30, because it is unordered. That's why we can't access by using its index. So when you can't access by using its index, okay, and simply we can't update by using its index. Okay, so that is the reason why. So update is here a little bit different compared to your list operation. All of you understood here? Whatever what I am trying to explain, all of you getting or not? Okay, right. So now we'll try to update. Update is nothing but simply we are trying to add or we are trying to do some modification for the list. Okay, how can we modify or how can we update the list? Okay, the updation can be done by using. Okay, you can take some other. You can take some other list and you can update it. For example, I'll tell you how this can be done. So you can take some elements here and you try to update this list. For example, let me display what is actual list here. Okay, means actual set print of yes. This is actual set. Okay, so I want to update this set. If I want to update this set, then what I'll do is I'm going to take some more elements and I can add that elements to this set. You may have some doubt. Already we are adding elements by using add function. Okay, then what is the difference between add function and this update function? The main difference between add function and update function is in add function, how many elements we are adding? We are adding only one element at a time. We are adding single element, right? If we observe here, how many elements I added at a time? At a time, I added only one element, right? If we observe here, I added only one element. I added only 60. I added only 50. I added only 40. So we can add only one element at a time by using add. But update means okay, adding or modifying the list with multiple elements. Okay, so modifying with multiple elements. With the multiple elements. Yeah, I'll explain with an example. How can we modify with multiple elements, right? So here I can take one more list, one more set here. Already I have one more set, that is print of S1. If you observe here, S1 is one more set. So simply what I'll do is I can write some S dot update of I am taking multiple elements. All of you please observe here. Multiple elements. I am taking here multiple elements. What are the multiple elements? Let me take some 100, 200, 300, 400. Okay. So I took some multiple elements here. And I am trying to update this. Okay. So if you observe here, print of yes. Now if you observe here, this is updated. Previously, what is my yes? It is having 40, 60 and 30 only. It is having only 3 elements, 40, 60 and 30. Then what I did here, I updated. Okay, I updated with some other elements. How many elements I added? I added more than one element. Like I added 4 elements here. Okay, so these 4 elements are added, okay, to S. So that's why this is updated set. This is updated set. Any doubts here? Any doubts? How can we update a set? Any doubts? Please respond if you have any doubts. Please respond, ma, if you are understanding or not. If you are not getting, again we'll okay. So we'll see one more example for this. If you are not getting, I'll explain with one more example. If you are getting, then okay, we'll see some other operations. Okay, right. So simple update of, you can update with multiple elements. Okay, it is not add. Add is only adding one element, but update is updating with the multiple elements. These are the multiple elements. It may be one element, it may be 2 elements, 3 elements, 4 elements, and so on. And one more very, very important observation here. Whenever you are using update, I am using here the list, the square brackets. Here I am using list. Okay, because I'm updating with multiple elements, I am taking this list, right? Okay, fine. So now we completed adding some new elements, removing, updating. Okay, so all this we seen. Now, how can we perform other operations? What are the other operations? Other operations are, just now I told you. Okay, operations on sets. What are the sets operations? Sets operations are, first I want to perform union of 2 sets. Next I want to do union operation. Already you know union. For example, A is equals to 1, 2, 3. B is equals to 4, 5, 6. What is the union of A? A union B. What is the output A union B? What is A union B? I think all of you know this union, right? If I took this A and B sets, then what is the union of A and B? All of you know, right? What is A union B? If A is 1, 2, 3, B is 4, 5, 6. What is A union B? Yeah, what is output? Output. I want what is output here. A is 1, 2, 3. Set A is having 1, 2, 3. Set B is having 4, 5, 6. What is A union B? Yeah, very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. Okay. Similarly, we can do similar type of operations here also. Okay. I can take some sets here. New sets. A is equals to. Okay. I can take some similar type of example. 1, 2, 3. I can take one more set. B is equals to 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. Now I want to perform union operation. Union. Okay. So how can we perform union? We can perform union operation using two ways. Okay. So what are the two ways? One way is using a union function like print of a dot union of b, a dot union of b. This is one way. Okay. Now if we observe a dot union b, so a union b already we know 1 2 3 4 5 6. This is one way. And other way is by using symbol. What is the symbol we are going to use? We are going to use pipe symbol. Okay, so print of, what is this pipe symbol? Print of a, this is pipe symbol. Okay, a union b. This is known as, again it is also union only. If you observe here, both we will get the same output. Union also can be done with this symbol. This is pipe symbol. We can call it as pipe symbol. Okay, we seen this in logical operators, logical OR. Right? Understood union? All of you understood union? Any doubts? Any doubts regarding union? Okay. So like this, you can perform intersection also in two ways. Intersection also we can do. So union also we can call it as we can do this using this pipe symbol. Okay. And next one is we can perform intersection. So what is intersection? Intersection is nothing but very simple. It is common elements in both the sets, right? So if I want to perform intersection of two sets, then what is intersection of two sets? If I have A is equals to 10, 20, 30, B is equals to 20, 30, 40, then the common elements between A and B is known as A intersection B, right? So now same type of examples we'll see here. For example, I can take some other set. C is equals to some 100, 200, 300. Okay. Some D is equals to 200, 500, 600. Now tell me what is A union B here? Sorry, C intersection D. C intersection D. For this example, what is C intersection D? Yeah, 200. Common element is 200. Okay, you can do this also in two ways. Print of C dot intersection D. Okay, so the common element is 200. This is by using intersection, and you can do same by using operator. That is nothing but the symbol. The symbol is we are going to use ampersand. Print of C ampersand D. This is also same. So here this is for intersection symbol. This is intersection symbol. Okay. So I hope all of you understood this union and intersection. Right. Okay. Now we'll go for intersection is represented with this symbol. Okay, ampersand symbol. Now we'll go for set difference. What is set difference? Set difference means either A minus B or we can say B minus A. Okay. So now tell me for the same example C D. What is C minus D? Anyone tell me what is C minus D? What is C minus D? C minus D. Anyone? C minus D. What is C minus D? Do you know what is set difference, first of all? C minus D. Anyone please respond in the chat box. C minus D. C is 100, 200, 300. D is 200, 500, 600. Just I am asking set difference. C minus D. C minus D. No. Yes. Okay, one student responded with the correct answer. Sri Pagna, correct, and Bhavya, correct. Remaining students, I don't know. Okay, so C minus D means only the common element will be skipped, common element will be removed, and remaining elements will be written as it is. For example, what is common element between C and D? 200. So if I remove 200, then what are the elements remaining in C? 100 and 300. That is what set difference. Print of C dot difference D. So this is 100, 300 because common element is 200. Now, okay, what about D minus C? What about D minus C? D minus C. D minus C also set difference only. What about, yeah, very good. D minus C is 500 and 600. Okay, so if you want, you can check it out. Print of D dot difference C. Okay, so this is 500 and 600. So this set difference can be done in okay, one is by using difference function. If you want to do, you can use minus symbol also. You can use minus symbol. By using minus symbol also, you can do it. For example, same thing. If you want to perform using symbol, print of C minus D. Okay, similarly print of D minus C. Okay, so this is about set difference. Okay, you can use either difference function or you can use minus operator. Similarly, here you can use intersection function or you can use ampersand. In union also you can use union function or you can use pipe symbol. I think it is clear to all, right? All these operations are clear. Any doubts? Any doubts, ma? Okay, so next we'll go for one more operation, that is symmetric difference. Symmetric difference. Symmetric. Anyone know what is the meaning of symmetric difference? Symmetric difference. Yeah, what is the meaning of symmetric difference? Symmetric difference is nothing but only the common elements is going to be removed. Okay, so this is nothing but this can be represented with the cap symbol. It can be represented with the cap symbol. Okay. So, okay, now we'll see what is symmetric difference. Symmetric difference means simply we can write a print of C cap D. Okay, so here very simple. What is common element in C and D? That will be removed. In C and D, common element is 200. That will be removed, and remaining all elements will be union. Okay, it is actually C union D minus C intersection D. C union D minus C intersection D. That is known as symmetric difference. Symmetric difference. Okay, or you can write okay, this is a symbol for symmetric difference, cap symbol, or you can write function also, print of C dot symmetric difference. Symmetric difference of D. Symmetric difference of D. Okay, so this is symmetric difference, right? So you can use symmetric difference or you can use cap symbol. Any doubts? Any doubts, ma? If you have any doubts, please respond. I hope all of you are getting right. Yes. Okay, so now we'll see some more operations. What operations we'll see? We'll see set comparison. Okay, set comparison. Okay, so here what is meant by set comparison? All these operations are okay. I think all of you know what is meant by superset, subset, okay, equality of sets, equality, like this. These are set comparison. Superset. What is meant by superset? For example, if I have A is equals to, if I have A is equals to 1, 2, 3, then B is equals to some 2, 3. Then I can say A is a superset of A is superset. A is superset of B. I can call it as A is superset of B. Or I can say B is a subset of A. B is subset of A. I think all of you understood what is the meaning of superset and subset. Superset means it should have more elements. It should have more elements. Okay, but all the same elements should be there in its subset. Subset means less elements. If you observe in A, I have 3 elements. I have in B, I have 2 elements. But in A and B, both elements means common elements are there. In which set more elements are there? A. That's why it is A is superset. B is subset. Understood what is the concept of superset and subset? Yes. Okay. So now we'll see. Okay, how can we do this operations? Superset and subset. Okay, so for representing the superset and subset in Python, we are going to use superset means we are going to use greater than symbol in Python. Okay, so greater than means it is going to represent a superset. Similarly, subset means we are going to represent a less than, and similarly, equality means we are going to represent a equal. Okay, we are going to represent equal. Both sets are equal means I can use equal. So I'll give an example here. Okay, I can take some A is equals to same example 1, 2, 3, and B is equals to I can take 2, 3. So now I can say okay. So first I'll do superset. Superset means simply print A greater than B. A greater than B. If A is a superset of B, then it is going to return true. Yes, it is returning true. Why? Because A is superset of B. Or you can write like this: print of B less than A. B less than A means B is subset of A. Both are same, right? And similarly, if you want to check equality, print of A equals to B, it is going to return false because the elements in A and B are not equal, not same. Okay, so this is about superset, subset. Any doubts? Superset, subset, equality of sets. Any doubts, ma? Any doubts? Please respond if you have any doubts regarding superset, subset. Any doubts? Right. Okay, so now we'll see one more operation actually. That is nothing but how can I convert? Actually, we know that a set is mutable. Mutable means we can update, we can delete, we can do anything. If I want to convert, if I want to convert a set to immutable. I want to convert this set to immutable, then there is a separate concept. Okay, that separate concept is known as Trojan set. Okay, what is meant by Trojan set? Trojan means what? I think all of you heard about the word freezed. Freezed means fixed, cannot be changed. Here also frozen means if I don't want any modifications, for example, you are some of your faculty, okay, like your attendance is freezed, your marks are freezed. What is the meaning of freezing? Freezing means they cannot be modifiable now. So already they are uploaded. Okay, they are already fixed. They cannot be modified. So here also frozen set means the set cannot be modified. If you are trying to convert a set into a frozen set, then that cannot be modified. I'll explain with an example what is the concept of frozen set. I'll take some S is equals to, I can take one mu set, some 10, 20, 30. This is my mu set, right? So I can add some elements because it is a normal set. I can add 40. Okay. Now you check it out whether it is added or not. It is added. But I want to convert this set to frozen set. Frozen set means I want to convert this set to immutable set. That is what we can call it as a frozen set. Frozen set. I can write F is equals to frozen set of S. So now just I am converted print of F. Okay. So now if you observe what is F, F is of frozen set, or if you want to check what is the type of F, print of type of F. Okay, it is going to return frozen set. Frozen set means the set which is not going to be modifiable. Just if you want to try, you can try F dot add of, I want to add something to set F. You will get an error. Okay, frozen set object has no attribute add. You can't add it. You can't do any. You can't do anything. It is freezed, means it is not modifiable. So this is about frozen set. Understood all of you? Any doubts? Any doubts, ma? So these all are the operations on sets. Okay. So we seen okay, like how to add elements, how to delete element, how to modify. Okay. How to perform different types of operations. Okay, and one more thing. So min is nothing matter. If you want to find minimum element in a set, what is minimum element in set? Out of 40, 10, 20, 30, the minimum element is 10. Okay, this min operation, this min is not only for sets. It is applicable for tuple. It is applicable for list also. Okay, min and max also. What is maximum element in set? Yes, maximum is 40, right? 40. So this min and max are not only for sets. It will be there for a tuple, and it will be there for tuple, and as well as it will be there for list also. Okay. If you want to access minimum element in a tuple, or if you want to access minimum element in a list, or if you want to access minimum element in a set, okay, then you can use min function, min and max. Okay. And similarly, if you want to find out length of a set, how many elements are there? So length of set is 4 elements are there. These are the 4 elements length. This is also common operation. Only you observed it, right? And what about repetition? Repetition already we seen, right? Print of S into 3. Okay. So here we can't perform any type of repetition. Why? Because okay, it is unordered. So that's why. So you can't perform any repetition operation here. Okay. So these all are the operations on sets. Can you try program for this? Can you try program for this? All of you? Can you try program by your own to implement all the sets operations? Because already we implemented the program for list and tuple. Okay, you got an idea how to write a program, how to convert. I explained all the operations on IDLE shell. Okay, just I'm asking you, can you try a program for the same? How many of you able to write a program for this? Please type it in the chat box. How many of you are able to write the program by your own for this sets? All operations you are supposed to cover. Maybe you can write a program for individual operation, or you can write all the operations in a single program. That is up to you. It's better to go with individual operations, a single program. Okay, like for adding elements in a set, one program, deleting element from a set, one program, or for a discard function, one program. Okay, and for update one program, for union one program, for intersection one program, for a difference one program, for symmetric difference one program, for superset one program, for subset one program. Like that, if you are doing na, then it's very easy. Later, once you performed all these operations in separate programs, later you can combine all these operations in a single program. Then it is very easy. Writing all the programs in a single attempt, it may not easy. Okay, anyway, I'll start this program. I'll start this program. Just I'll explain one or two operations. The remaining operations you try from your side, so that you'll get an idea. Okay, so let me write only addition. I'll write only addition operation. Okay, so I'm considering an empty set here. Yes. Okay, so yeah, so element 1, E1 is equals to int of input of enter first element, right? So first I'm reading first element. Next, after reading first element, what I'll do, s dot add of E1, s dot add of E1. Okay, after this print simply, okay, after adding first element, the set is, after adding first element, the set is, now we can display the set, right? So in this way you can perform addition operation. You can add some more elements if you want. You can add some more elements. Okay, so just I'm adding some 3 elements. Later you can add some more elements. Just I'm adding 3 elements. First element, second element. After adding second element, okay, and third element. After adding third element. Okay, so here this is, I can call it as E3. This is, I can call it as E2. Okay, so just I'm adding 3 elements by taking an empty set. First I considered an empty set. Okay, and I'm reading 3 numbers or 3 inputs from the user. Let me add these 3 elements. Later you can perform remaining all operations. I'm not doing all operations, ma. Please observe it. I'm not doing all operations. Please perform remaining operations by your own. Okay, so let me run this program. Okay, enter first element. I'm adding 10. Okay, so yeah, all of you please read this error. What is this error? The error, why we got this error, I'll explain. So whenever we are going to consider this empty curly brace, okay, so same curly brace we can use for a dictionary also. Dictionary, actually, that is our next topic. So if you want to check, you can check it out here. For example, s is equals to, now then anyone tell me, if I return type of s, what it is going to return? Is it a set? Is it a set? Curly brace, I told you, it is representing set only, but it is going to represent a dictionary. If you observe here, it is not a set. Okay, that is the reason why we got an error. Okay, the only modification for this is when we can represent, when you can get the set here. For example, S1 is equals to, just you are going to put a comma. If you put a comma, okay, if you are going to write something like S1 is equals to, you can take some element 1 comma. You can take some elements like this, then you can get it out. We'll get it type of S1. Okay, now you will get it set. So the only confusion here is set and dictionary both are going to be represented using curly brace only. But how can I differentiate? You can differentiate by taking some element. I can take some elements. One element I can take. Okay. So now you can add this, you will get the execution. Okay, first element I am entering some 20. Second element I am entering some 30. Okay, 40. So now if you observe here, after adding third element, the set is 40, 10, 20, 30. So like this, you can add all the elements and you can perform deletion, you can perform updation, you can perform intersection, you can perform union, you can perform set comparisons like superset, subset, set difference, set symmetric, okay, converting to Frosian, length of the set. So all these things you can do it. Please practice. If you are not getting anything, okay, so we'll discuss that program. But my suggestion is you do program by your own for each and every operation. You try a separate program. If you are feeling little bit difficult writing a single program, then what you will do is you try to write down a separate program for separate operation, like for addition. Just now I written one program. Okay, this program is just you stop this program, you write a new program for deletion, and once deletion is over, again you write a new program for updation. Once updation is over, again you write a new program for union. Like that, you write separate program for separate operations, one program for one operation. Okay, like that you can write some 15 programs only for sets. Once you have written all these 15 programs, once you did all the operations, then you try to combine all these operations in a single program. That is what important. I hope all of you getting right. Any doubts? Any doubts? If you have any doubts, please let me know. If you want, you can take the reference of the programs what we discussed for list and tuple. The programs what we seen for list and tuple, in the same style I'm asking. You try program for sets in the same style how we written program for list and tuple. In the same way you try for the set. Okay, so if you have any doubts, please let me know in the chat box. Please let me know in the chat box if you have any doubts. Remaining students, please respond. Are you getting or not the concept of sets? What are the operations? Everything, whatever we discussed in this class. All of you understood? Any doubts? Please let me know if you have any doubts, because it is one of the important topic, and it is already I told you it is little bit different from sets and tuple. It's not similar to sets and tuple. In sets, actually we are having different operations are there, like union, intersection, set difference. All these are there, but these operations are not there in list or tuple. So that is one difference, and there is no ordering in the sets. There is no ordering means order. Whenever I am using the word order, indirectly it is nothing but index. If there is order, then only you can access using index. If there is no order, you cannot access by using index. These things you should remember. And what is the difference between discard and remove? That point also already mentioned. That is also very important. Okay, how can you differentiate? Yes. It can't support star operator. Yes. Okay, how can you differentiate what is meant by discard operation, what is meant by remove operation? What is the difference between discard and remove? Okay, so these things please remember and practice all these operations. It will take some time. I know it will take some time. Minimum 1 hour to 1.5 hours it will take to perform all operations on sets. But you have to sit, okay, and you have to practice. If you are getting any doubts, anyway, I'll discuss in tomorrow's class. But the thing is, okay, don't ask me the entire program. At least I am expecting some operations. Okay, we are supposed to implement, because already we did similar type of programs for list and tuple. So you can take that as a reference, and you can write the program in the same way how I explained list program, how I explained tuple program, because everything is available in ideally shell for sets. You read one by one and you try to implement it. Right? Any doubts? Still any doubts? If you don't have any doubts, I'll stop here.